everyone. So it's week 6 since you've been following my journey, and today I decided I wanted to call the episode Rebel with a Cause. It was actually something that I just came across in a magazine, and I feel like it really resonates with the theme this week for me. So last week was Free to Be Me, and so I kind of came out fully with my truth, and I let you all in on just what I was currently going through and what I was holding back. And since last week, there has been even more of a shift. So I told you I ended up leaving that one friend's, and I felt like it was time to go. And I was willing to just risk just traveling in my car. I didn't know where I was gonna go or where I was being called to go. I just knew that I needed to leave. That was the end of that journey, of that time. And so I ended up staying, watching my friend's cats for a couple of days, and other friends. And on last Sunday, when I went to church, which is for me dance, I was just open and vulnerable about everything that I was experiencing, because I still went through over the weekend like a lot of, still feeling grief and just still going through the waves of it. And I was just telling her about my situation, how I'm just, life has been asking me to let go of more, and now the place where I was staying, I was being called to let go of that, and I didn't know where I was gonna head out, but all I knew was I was gonna just travel. And she ended up opening up her place to me, and she said if I needed anything to let her know. And I was in so much shock that here I was, like, I took the leap of faith by like following where I was being called to go, and all of a sudden I was blessed with being taken care of again. And so anyway, so I decided to go to Mount Shasta though, because that's kind of where I was being called to, and I ended up experiencing some healing circles, and then just hiked, and then I ended up pretty much reaching out to this woman that I dance with, who just has been allowing me to stay in her space. And so it's been really nice to just kind of catch up on a lot of rest, just from all of the feeling and releasing and just really slowing down. But what's really shifted in the past couple of days for me is, I told you in the last video that I was going to wait on a therapy position in order to build Embody You, and that was kind of having me postpone Embody You for some reason. I was still relying on that therapy position, and the truth is my heart right now, in the here and now, it's all about my dreams. The dreams that are calling my heart right now are finishing up my book, Embody You, which is my online coaching business, and creating these YouTube channels. But really, that's where my heart's been calling me. And I've created the website for Embody You, and I've had it up since last year, and I just kept on like pushing it back and getting distracted and kind of making all these excuses why I couldn't do it. And in this moment, like, it just kind of hit me the past couple of days, or actually like the other day. It's like, this is where I'm being called, this is what I'm being called to create. And I don't know how it's gonna happen, how the source of income is gonna come in, but I'm ready to show up and let go of everything that's distracting me from that. And I feel like in the here and now, getting a therapy position would end up distracting me from really what's been calling in my soul. And it's like I kind of was latching onto this like therapy position to provide me the security to be able to give me permission to do what really my heart's calling me to do. But the call's been so much stronger, and there's no other way. Like, there's no way that I can't answer the call. I've experienced, you know, like, life has kind of, I'm at a point where I have to fully show up as myself, and if this is what my heart's calling me to do, like, I have to start creating all of this now. There's no postponement. And I came to this realization that I'm willing to risk everything to put all of my energy towards creating this. Like, this is a part of who I am. I cannot turn away from it. And, you know, where I'm staying at right now, I don't know where I'll be in a couple of weeks, because the agreement was I could be here for a couple of weeks and then we'll revisit that. So I don't really know where I'm going to be at a couple of weeks. I don't know where the flow of income is going to come in, but where there's a shift in me is that I know I'm going to be taken care of if I'm fully aligning with what my heart is really calling me to do. Now, in the past, therapy was something I was really interested in, but there's a life that is just waiting to be expressed through me and to be of service towards others, and that brings me so much joy and fulfillment. And this dream kind of came knocking. Like, it's not like I go searching for it, and it's been gnawing at me, and I just can't hide from it anymore. And I know I might seem batshit crazy because here I am. Nope. Well, like, I'm staying at a friend's, but I don't like own a place to live. I don't have a flow of income coming in right now. I'm in so much debt. I'm not returning to the doctorate program in the here and now. I mean, I'm never going to say never because things change and shift, but as of right now, I'm willing to throw in all my cards in for this mission, which is to just remind people of who they truly are, and discovering that inner peace and returning to the joy and love that they are. And that's really what Embody You is about. My mission behind it is to really serve the divine feminine and helping people reconnect to who they truly are in their authenticity. And in order to do that, like, I need to be the woman behind that. And as of right now, I'm willing to risk, even if it takes me having to travel from my car again after I leave here, I will do whatever it takes to focus all in on my dreams now and to take this risk on Embody You and on my book and on these YouTube channels, because this is where my heart's calling me. I cannot not listen to this call. And it feels liberating. It just, because I know I'm going to be taken care of, because I'm the co-creator. Like, if I'm aligned with love, how could I not be taken care of? And I've let go of how my life should look like anymore. You know, last year my life was like supposedly all together, right? It was like doctorate program, working 2 therapy positions, in a relationship. You know, everything looked great on the outside, but there was still something like I'd have spurts of, like, you know, excitement and happiness, but there wasn't an inner peace. There was still something like a void just eating at me. And now, like I kind of showed in last week's video, it's kind of like I released all these attachments to these things that I identified, that I held on to, and I based so much of who I thought I was and what I thought I needed in order to feel worthy or good enough or happy. And I'm in a position now where it's like I feel so fulfilled inside that that's what really matters, the most important to me now. And I know I'm going to be able to recreate my life. It's going to happen. I have faith. But I'm okay with the circumstances of where I'm at, because my inner peace, it doesn't reside on how it looks on the outside anymore. It's about really being true to myself in the here and now, and this is where I'm at and what I want to create. And that's why I feel like the Rebel with a Cause really resonated with me, because I'm going against the grain of how it would how it's supposed to look by society standards of success, right? Or having it all together, or who we think we should be. And I'm really going all in behind this mission, behind where my heart's leading me to, of living a life of purpose. And I really don't care anymore like what it looks like on the outside, as long as I'm being loyal to my heart. And it just feels really good to be in this space, and I just feel so grateful. Like, I feel so grateful. Like I said, I don't even know how the resources are going to come up for like Embody You, but I do know that if I'm showing up and creating and putting work towards it, something's going to come along the way where I'm going to be supported and guided in building it. Like, I know, I have faith. There's the possibilities, they're going to open up. Something's going to open up. I don't know what it is, but this is what I'm being called to focus in on right now. And so this is my update for the week. And I love you all.